Hi everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video. It's a Sunday edition, sponsored by Trent Johnson State Farm. TrentIsMyAgent.com. Huge thanks to Trent, all of our sponsors, and a huge thanks to all of you as well. Well, we're tracking some snow and a little bit of ice tonight, mainly in the southern part of the area, but then all our attention goes to this massive warm-up we've got ahead and so much rain in the forecast that it's going to completely obliterate this drought. It will be a memory here in 2 weeks, and there'll be ponding in fields, and rivers and streams will be quite high. We also have 3 periods of severe weather risk now through about the 22nd or 23rd of March. And then I would still watch, not only maybe we get brief hard freezing for a little bit of time mid-March before we warm back up again rapidly, but also late March. I'd watch for hard freezing, and given how advanced the vegetation is, that may be impacted, and we may have one final hurrah of snow in very late March as well. The temperatures are running generally low 30s area-wide right now. We are starting to get some clearing, but it's a pretty cold day out there. There's 65 at Thorntown and 52 at Fowler, showing the clouds slowly breaking up. But there's our storm system here. We see the moisture right here coming out of Texas feeding it. This is on the move eastward, and this is what will bring this period of some snow and a little bit of sleet, freezing rain, mainly for the southern part of the area tonight. You see right here, getting about as far north as maybe 18, but mainly about Highway 26, some of this precip. And then eventually it will come to an end, and we get rain in here by the time we get to like Monday night and into Tuesday. But it still may put down some 1 inch or less amounts pretty much along and south of either 26 or 28. And still some question about the exact track of this, but this is the best estimate right now. If you're going to get 1, 2, 3 inches of snow, it's going to be down here in parts of Boone, Park, Southern Vermilion, maybe Southern Montgomery counties. We can see the totals here exceeding an inch in parts of Boone County, all the way down to Park, Vermilion counties, and ½ inch or so down here towards Fountain County, and perhaps ½ 1 inch in central Montgomery County as well. So brief slick spots on roadways, and again a little bit of sleet, freezing, rain mixed in or at the end of the snow. And this is going to be after midnight tonight, and then it should come to an end area wide by around 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then I actually think tomorrow afternoon we get a lull for a while. The sun may even try to come out for part of the area, and we warm up as winds go to the southeast. And then we watch rain come in tomorrow night and Tuesday, and that rain really picks up Tuesday night with even some thunderstorms. So watch the rain coming in here, and then watch Tuesday night as we start to get even some thunderstorms come in, as much warmer air will be on the move northward, and some locally heavy rainfall too. Rounds of showers and storms Wednesday, some Thursday, and then Friday the warm front should be north of us. We may see a brief lull, but we're watching for the risk of some severe weather, perhaps most likely on Saturday, the way it's looking right now. Maybe a little line of storms that comes through. Instability parameters suggest marginal risk of severe, but slight risk not that far away from the area. And then it's really not that much cooler behind it. As a matter of fact, we're going to be back into the 70s again, like the 10th through the 13th, and severe weather risk and heavy rain risk will return. But this is the coldest air of the whole winter that is looming just north of us. It's incredible how this is not moving farther south. But look at the gradient. I mean, these are temperatures 40, 50 below zero. Extreme cold being released from this sudden stratospheric warming event. And normally this would plow southward, and we would be cold here with snow and ice. The very strong North Atlantic Oscillation, very negative PNA, and a very strong phase 6 MJO is propping this up like a dam and preventing it from going south. But the gradient here is intense. Extreme record cold here, record warmth down here. So in between you're going to have a front, and when you have those extremes, you develop an atmospheric river. The Mayan Express comes in and curves northward, and that's what will bring some downright historic rainfall, very similar to what we saw in 1997 and 1990 in parts of the Mississippi Valley and parts of the Midwest. And we can see more rainfall, more rain, more storms, more severe weather risk. This is looking towards like the 10th, 12th, 13th time period as well. And then once that goes through, we get a brief cold snap before we get more rain and storms towards like the 22nd, 23rd. So we get that brief cold snap, then it warms up big time again, 70s to 80. Then we get another round of rain and severe weather. But at least from now through the 22nd, 23rd, I covered all these events, and you can see the rainfall, 4 to 7, maybe 8 inches of rain forecast area wide. That's really going to add up, and there'll be more than a foot over the next few weeks down in Arkansas. Snow, freezing rain, sleet, mainly in the south. Again, it's that generally 26, 28 corridor in southward. We'll wait and see if it can get as far as north as Highway 18, but it's generally down here. Watch for some slick spots tonight, early tomorrow morning, with lows down to 21 to 29. So a brief flirtation of cold, and then the cold begins to retreat tomorrow. May get a little sun actually, winds out of the southeast, and highs anywhere from 41 to about 46. Now we got the rain on Tuesday, thunderstorms Tuesday night, rain and thunderstorms Wednesday. You see the warmth, 63 Thursday. Rain may taper a little bit for part of the day. Friday's a warm one. Rain, thunderstorms, and then it may taper for a while in the afternoon. Severe weather risk we will watch for part of Saturday, 68, 60 Sunday, but then we're back in it again with rain and storms mid next week as temperatures climb into the 60s and also the 70s.